Hello everybody, today I wanted to do a quick review and application of the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. I have this in the shade Light. I've really been enjoying it, so I wanted to show you quickly how I use it and just kind of how it looks on my face. The bottle itself has like a little thing that kind of protects the nozzle, which I do keep on there. I'm sure some people just throw it away. But you do end up with some product here on the nozzle, so it kind of keeps it from getting everywhere. And then on the top, you just have a little button right here. You push that down and the product comes out. I have found that this has been working a little bit better for me now that the temperature has gone down outside. I feel like now that my face is starting to dry, this has been really good to kind of go with my dry skin. I don't want to be putting, you know, a really drying powder or really drying foundation on my face right now. So this has been a little bit moisturizing, but I wouldn't say that this is bad for oily skin or anything. I just feel like it's been working well with my dry skin, whereas some things don't. And in the summer, my face wasn't that dry. It was actually pretty good. So anyways, this is a really good full coverage, I would say, kind of foundation, almost full coverage. It is slightly buildable. I've noticed that using it with a brush, to apply it with a brush to my face, hasn't really been working very well. So I use a beauty blender. I have my beauty blender here to show you. It's kind of dirty. I'll show you that side. That side's cleaner. Anyways, so I guess let's just get into it. The first thing is, like I said, you just pump it from the top there, and I do probably like one squirt from the bottle. You could probably do a little bit more, but every day I'm normally just doing like one. And then what I like to do, I guess I should be showing you that, is just dip the beauty blender into the product, and then that's how I apply it to my face. A little bit goes a long way, so I just try to pick up a little bit at a time. My hair's gonna get in my way. Oh, and my beauty blender is wet, and I have primer on. I have the Becca Backlight priming filter primer on. It doesn't really matter which one you use, just putting a primer on helps. And I have mascara on because I wanted to look a little lively today. But I just take my beauty blender and I apply that everywhere, all over my face. And then I pretty much have it all blended in. I'll go over like my jawline and try to take it down my neck just a little bit, whatever's left over. I didn't pick up any product to like put on the beauty blender to do this. I just like to go down my neck a little bit. Oh, it sounds really funny. Just to kind of help blend out that color so it's not like this harsh line on my jaw. Nobody wants that. So that's basically what I've been doing to use it. Like I said, I tried using a brush. I think I used a couple of different ones. I tried a more like dense brush like this one. This is the IT Cosmetics 302, the LBD foundation brush, which I really like that brush a lot, but it wasn't really working too well. And I tried another one too. I think I also tried the Makeup Revolution like paddle brush. This is really nice too, but it just wasn't quite doing a good job with this foundation, so that's why I switched over to the beauty blender, and that seems to work really well. It gives me such a nice finish, very flawless. I love it. I know a lot of foundations don't wear so well, but I find that this one wears really well. I'll put it on in the morning before I go to work, and when I come home in the evening it still looks, you know, pretty good. Now, granted, I do like to take my makeup off pretty much immediately after I get home from work, so I could say maybe like probably like a 10-hour wear is what I get out of it on an average day. And if anything, it starts to like, normally because of my dry skin, my makeup starts to change like around my mouth and around my nose, but everything else stays, you know, perfectly fine. What I like to do after that is I've been using this Super BB powder by Physicians Formula. I don't really know, I don't really feel like I love it that much, but it works. So I keep using it. I don't know, whatever, it works. So then lately I've been using the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix setting spray, oil, it's an oil control fixing spray, just to kind of spray that all over my face after the powder. And I just feel like it's been lasting really well. You could probably even use a powder that's maybe a little bit more drying, like the Rimmel Stay Matte, just something to kind of mattify your face. The Physicians Formula one is a little bit more moisturizing, at least for me. I have drier skin, so I need to kind of make up for that. I just want to briefly read to you guys what it says on the back of the bottle. It claims to be full coverage, 24-hour wear, transfer resistant, matte finish, fragrance free, and oil free. So full coverage, I would agree with that. The 24-hour wear, I haven't really put it to the test, but it seems to do really well. Transfer resistant, I don't know that I've really tried that, but if I were to touch my face, some of it would come off on my finger, and I tend to touch my nose a little too much because I'm always like, I need to stop that. It's a bad habit. Matte finish, I do feel like it took away a lot of the shine that I had like in the beginning of this video before I put makeup on. So I do feel like that's helped a little bit, but I would probably still put a powder over it. It's not like completely matte, you know what I mean? But it is quite mattifying. Fragrance free, I would attest to that. I don't really notice the scent. And oil free, I mean, I don't really notice anything. Like I said, I don't feel like it's a super drying foundation. I feel like it's somewhere in the middle between like, you know, really dry and, you know, like this dry as I don't know what, and like a really hydrating foundation. I feel like it's kind of in the middle of those kind of spectrums. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say, but this has just been kind of my favorite foundation lately. I've been really liking it. I've had it for a little while. I started using it and I wasn't really in love with it. And then I came back to it, and now I feel like I really like it. And I think now that I know like what products to use before and after, it's helping. And of course, what to use when applying it. I feel like now it's working a lot better for me. And it's just such a nice, smooth, even finish, full coverage foundation, and I just really have been liking it. I will leave a list of everything that I mentioned in this video in the description box down below, as always. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can also hit the subscribe button. That means a lot to me. You can also follow me on Instagram at HairbyLizzyBug. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, and until next time, bye. That's not loud enough. Oh, look how long my hair is. What? This is what happens when you don't get a haircut since April. Please excuse my very, very messed up lips. I hate putting lotion and lip balm on all the time. I hate it. Bye, guys.